morning, YouTubers. I'm Deannette with Perry Hill Farms. Just wanted to do a little video today on how my day is on the farm, on the days that I'm off work. As I shared with you, we work full time, and so on my days off, I have to do a lot of catching up. We were up really, really late last night putting up bread and butter pickles. So this morning I'm up bright and early, going to take my sister some coffee and get the goats fed and get our day started. And I just wanted to share, just do a little video of what it's like on a day in the life of the farm and the homestead. Okay, I'm out here at the garden. As we showed you on our first video, we have about an acre plot of land that we've divided into six plots of for gardens, so that we could do crop rotation after watching, Haas Tools row by row, and several of you other YouTubers. We just found it best to keep the diseases and the pests down by doing crop rotation. So this is our first year of doing crop rotation, and so today I've got to get out and finish picking the corn. This will be our last picking of corn. We've already picked about 600 ears of corn about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we had not had our channel up yet to video, so we missed out on that. But in those 600 ears of corn, we spend a Saturday, and usually it's Saturdays that we are full-time working on getting things done, and of course on my days off and that I have. But this particular Saturday, well, it actually took us 2 Saturdays to get the 600 ears of corn that we picked. And in those 600 ears of corn, we canned 32 pints of cream corn. And we're not real crazy about how it turned out. If anybody's got any tips on how to make it better, please drop a link below. It seems to caramelize or just change the flavor of the corn a little bit. So then we creamed 22 pint-sized bags and about 20 bags of whole kernel corn that we did in that Saturday, and probably about 15 gallon-sized bags of corn on the cob that we put up for our family. Like I said, Perry Hill consists of my twin and her family, but we're not the only family on the hill. My mom lives on the hill, and I have an uncle that comes over frequently. So generally on Saturdays we are together and we cook together every day, and then but Saturdays other families join us and we cook, and so we try to put meals together that we can eat and enjoy, and after we've done a hard day's work. So my son is coming, and me and him are going to work hard at getting this corn pulled so that we can get this plot plowed under and get it prepared for our next crop that's going to be in. Hey guys, we are here at the cucumber patch, the little plot. We have about 4 rows of cucumbers that have produced abundantly on our little homestead. This is my son Jace joining me, helping me out today on gathering the cucumbers and getting the pea plots plowed and all of that. So what we're about to do is we're about to pick our cucumbers and see where they stand. It might be time to plow these up and replant some more. They've been a very good producer for us on the farm. We've made several jars of pickles, dill pickles, and bread and butter pickles. We're going to get out here and get these picked. So we'll see you in a minute. Okay, we've went through our cucumber patch. These are pickling cucumbers that we got. This is probably going to be the last of our picking, where we were picking every 2 days. We were getting at least 1 to 2 5-gallon buckets full of pickling cucumbers. Today we didn't get many, so probably what we'll do with this plot is we'll probably turn it over and order some of those pickling cucumber packs that Haas Tools sell and get them planted so that we can make some more pickles. Now we're going to move on to hoeing some peas. So we'll see you in a minute. Hey, this is Deannette and this is Jace. We just finished hoeing that little plot of peas. It took us, what?
About an hour.
About an hour, with a few breaks in between, to get all the weeds out. This particular plot was loaded in nut grass, and you notice we carried a bucket along with us to put the nut grass in. I think that we found that if we just put that in a bucket and take it to the chickens or take it to the hogs, you know, it cuts down on that coming back in our peas.
Try to kill our seed bank as much as we can.
Right.
Try to get the weeds as far away from our garden as we can. We want to keep them out of our garden. We want our garden to be clean, where we can get in there in harvest time and not have to worry about being in the grass or anything like that. It takes a little extra work, but we're going to see if it pays off. This is the first time we're actually trying to do that, and it helps double, because for one, we're pulling the weeds out of our garden, and for two, we're getting a nice snack for the hogs and for the chickens, and it'll make them healthier and make that better for us in the long run.
That's right. Our goal, though, is when we get done, you know, when our plots aren't being used, we've learned about cover crop or using tarps, and so we hope that in the winter that we can learn how to do that. We've been studying up on it and trying to get rid of the grass, because that has been an issue for us in our garden this year. If it wasn't for the slowdown of the virus, you know, in the beginning, I can only imagine what it would look like now. You know, our other set of our zipper pea plot is loaded in grass. It could be worse, but we worked on it very hard. But still trying to kill this grass seed, but it's a work in progress.
And in our zone, 8B,
that's
here
right.
in South Alabama, it's hard to.
That's right.
It's hard to keep the grass out of your garden, so
you have to work it a little bit
every
each
day.
time, and on our days off and stuff like that. So, here, I'll take you over here and I'll show you the product of how nice these are. We pull dirt to the pea plants. These are a colored pea. I can't remember what they're called, but My husband planted them for a friend of his, and of course we'll benefit from them as well. But we pulled the dirt to these rows of peas and got as much nut grass out as we could, and got several bucket loads of grass to go feed the hogs. And so